Alright, so we just finished a game, Klasiko FC 2, Shalam Old Boys 1. Guys, what a game.
It was a great game.
I mean, honest opinion about it, I had really high expectations for it, and well, I felt like the game was there. It did reach, but only at the end.
Only at the end.
Yeah,
is it because of, sorry to interrupt before you started, is it because of how tense it was going into the game?
Definitely. Both teams had so much to fight for, and well, fortunately for Klasiko, they came up on top.
Henry, you want to say something before?
Yeah, I believe that we were not entertained enough in the first half. That is one thing for sure. Because I think, in a sense, they were both trying out something different. Because they recently had a game, a cup game, before
Against each other,
which Klasiko won 1-0.
Yeah.
Here, I guess, what SOB wanted to do was, try and consolidate and remember that, oh look, we have been beaten by Klasiko before, and let's try and do something different.
They were out for revenge.
Yes.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it. But the other way of looking at it is a different competition. Language Champions League.
That is true.
Shalam Old Boys, we were at the game last week against Alamaga, and they had the momentum.
Yeah, I agree.
But however, Klasiko FC, they didn't have the momentum going into this game. They lost the previous game 1-0 and drew 1-1.
But if you ask me for my opinion, right, Shalam Old Boys looked so much better in this game compared to their
Last
game
week.
to Alamaga last week. They were playing very well in the midfield, especially, and well, their passes were amazing.
Before we go any further, the statistics of the game?
Yes, so hi, Statsman is up here again. This is the third time doing this. Alright, cool. So, stats for today. 2 goals for Klasiko, 1 goal from, I was about to say SONSOFPITCHES, that's not SOP, it's SOB. Shalam Old Boys.
Okay.
Alright, so, Klasiko had 8 shots, and only, 6 of them were on target. Wow. Whereas Shalam Old Boys, they had 7 shots with 4 on target. Right, so, and the next one though, Shalam Old Boys actually had a lot of corners, especially in the first half.
Alright.
They managed to get a total of 4 corners in the end, whereas Klasiko had 2 corners. But actually, in terms of how they were playing, both teams were very, very disciplined in their runs because both teams only had 2 offsides. Alright? But we could see how Klasiko was really pressured because at the end of the game they committed 14 fouls compared to the 10 fouls committed by Shalam Old Boys. Alright? And also you could see how many yellow cards that Klasiko got because they got 3 yellow cards.
Towards the end of the game.
Yeah. Where Shalam Old Boys were they were clean.
CK, you want to add anything?
Definitely interesting matchup. I see. I like how Shalam Old Boys played the pressure game in the midfield, especially when you say the passes go in between, right? Yeah. But what I see here was really interesting was definitely they come back after that goal, even though they got the penalty in after that goal, right? They were still feeling the pressure because they are fighting for 4th and 5th spot right now, right?
It's the same story as SKJ and also Western.
So if it were to end up a draw, there's
It could be trouble for both teams.
it could be trouble for both teams, exactly. So what I saw was player of the match. Definitely was the number 9 player.
Oh yeah.
Number 9.
He really changed
for
the end.
Klasiko.
The last goal that scored was by them.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout the whole game, I felt that number 9 actually made a lot of really good runs.
His pace was amazing. I think he was a very hard worker, and I think he deserved the win for the team as well. Even though it's a team effort, he shown well
during the moments that the team needed him, he showed up.
Yes,
And his individual brilliance also shined there.
yes. And what I want to add over here was Klasiko should have avoided the penalty by a long shot. I think CK had a point where the number 3 player, who was the left back, right back of Klasiko, he was not effective. He throughout the 3 halves, CK and I were observing. The attacks were all going from that side of the flank, and that's where SOB realized there was an opportunity to.
There was a gap.
There was a gap. There were huge gaps actually that Klasiko released during the whole course of the 3 halves, and that's a problem that Klasiko really has to fix.
That's where the penalty came from.
Yes, that's where the penalty came from really.
All right. So the story of the game, just to wrap it all up in a bow tie.
Very tight match, I would say. Klasiko had the better half. I mean the last half.
The last half, they had the better half, and credits to Shalam Boys for actually trying to fight back, but towards the end they lost their composure, which cost them kind of the 3 points.
I felt like the story was Shalam Old Boys was attacking like crazy, pressuring Klasiko, out of their minds. But unfortunately, Klasiko managed to find certain gaps to utilize.
Yeah, two games remaining for Shalom Boys. They still have a chance to advance.
Three games.
Two, because it's the fifth game.
5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, my bad. I feel
and over here as well, I want to add on is head to head, we came in with the mindset that Klasiko would be the dominant one over Shalom Old Boys. In a sense.
Yeah, that's what you guys were hyping
Yeah,
on
we
me
were
for.
having a talk before the match as well, and we were going through the match stats of the previous games. So I guess in a sense, Shalom Old Boys proved that they
stepped it up.
Yeah, they stepped it up.
And it also shows that football isn't just only on paper.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I think it's good to wrap it up here.
Yeah.
All right, don't forget to subscribe, like on Facebook, and follow on Instagram.
SONSOFPITCHES too, yeah.
And Padangbola Sepak.